Hey everybody out there, today we're going to talk about something that I'm calling the curse of the FX90. I've done a little bit of research, a little preliminary research on this, and it seems to affect a number of people. I just saw somebody in the DOD Facebook group talking about it, and it's unfortunate, and I'm wondering if anybody knows the fix out there. I haven't done a deep dive into the forums to see what they have, but if anybody knows the solution to this, definitely let me know. For starters, I'm just going to be working with a clean tone on a Strat. It's slightly modified so I can mix the bridge and the neck pickups. So it's actually kind of a little bit telly sounding, but I don't know. I like it. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's my thing. But the FX90 kind of does weird things to it. So before we get started, I mean, everybody knows if you move the delay time knob, it's going to do weird stuff. That's every delay does that. So it does that. But the FX90 in particular seems to have these. This pedal goes to 11. And you can start hearing that a little bit there. It gets a little warbly in the tone. It almost sounds like there's like a really bad chorus or something on it. It like detunes a little bit. I've got nothing else on this, just the delay pedal, guitar straight to delay, straight to the pig nose behind it. And there's some settings that seem to do it more than others, so I think right in the middle. Yeah, you can hear that. It's unique, but not necessarily in a good way. There it is. So that's kind of the curse of the FX90. That it has that. It's an analog delay, it's not digital. And the fact that it does kind of like, it actually does echo all the way out. You know, it doesn't sound like parts of the bucket brigade are missing or anything like that. So it sounds like that part of the electronics is all intact. But when I was doing a little bit of research on this guy, which is a bucket brigade chorus made by First Act, I'll have to do a video on this guy sometime too. But when I was doing a little bit of research on that First Act chorus, somebody threw up a thing that, you know, if you switch out this capacitor, you can get more of a flange effect from it. And that capacitor was specifically related to the timing of the bucket brigade. So my thought, if I had to start poking around in there, would be to find the timing capacitors and see if one of those is leaking. That's my best bet on this, but I don't know it for sure. That's like sort of my instinct. I'm not an electronics person by any stretch of the imagination, but it just seems like if there's a problem in here with that, caps tend to go bad more than resistors do. So, I mean, I've never heard of like resistors failing over time, but capacitors definitely so. So these are 1980s pedals, or early 90s, late 80s. Yeah, these are mid to late 80s pedals. So they're old, 30 some odd years. So it's possible that, you know, some of the caps are getting leaky or less stable or something like that. But if anybody can confirm or deny that, or tell me which caps exactly to change out, I would love to know, because it's just weird. But if that's a sound you like, you could probably hunt for one of these. I kind of bought this one by mistake, but I won't get into that. But yeah, it's a funky, weird effect from age plus pedal, really. And there's definitely people talking about how it specifically plagues this DOD FX90. So when I bought it, I was kind of hoping it would be like a kind of dirty, grungy, you know, old analog delay, and I got a little bit more than I bargained for. So plea for help, word of warning, cave emptor, buyer beware. The older is not always better, but if I can fix it, then it might be. And if I do figure out how to fix it, we'll have to do a video on the fixing of it, and hopefully I don't destroy it in trying to do that. Alrighty, thanks for hanging out, watching, and listening. I hope you enjoyed this little factoid on a old DOD pedal that you might be looking at. So if you want to see more videos about weird pedals, old vintage stuff, I got some synthy things going on over here too, Volcas and the like. Definitely like and subscribe. Hit the bell so you get notifications, all that fun stuff. And as always, it's been cool hanging out. Have a good one.